movie fanatics. Welcome back to Animation Station. Welcome back to Revenge of 31 Days of Horror. And welcome to what's arguably one of the most influential and most beloved horror movies ever made. Alien. Pretty much everything that could be said about this movie has already been said by a dozen other people in a dozen other ways, so I'm just going to try to keep this one straightforward because, it's Alien. It's one of those essential horror movies that more than likely you've already seen. So, because of that, I'm just going to read off my written review, final verdict, and then see you next time for the next one. So far, we've dealt with killer dolls, vengeful teenagers, and reanimated flesh-eating corpses. Now it's time to head off into the infinite blackness of outer space and discuss arguably one of the most influential and critically respected horror movies of all time, Alien. After being awoken from cryosleep earlier than initially expected, the crew of the Nostromo finds themselves on a distant moon to investigate a distress signal. However, when they get back to the ship, little do they know that they've taken something along with them. An extraterrestrial hell-bent on murdering everyone. Alien is a classic for many, many reasons. The fantastic acting, especially from Sigourney Weaver in her iconic role as Ellen Ripley, the terrifying atmosphere, the claustrophobic setting of the spaceship, the incredible xenomorph monster design, the effective scares, the haunting score, the unpredictable twists, the great runtime, the slow burn pacing, the fantastic characters, the effectively horrifying kills, even though they're not super gory, the gorgeous cinematography, the stellar directing from Ridley Scott in one of the moments he wasn't a pretentious dick, and the very high rewatchability. However, it's not perfect. A few characters are generic slasher fodder, the story has a very slow start and takes a while to get going, and a lot of the scares are just jump scares that we've seen a dozen other times before. Overall, though, despite those flaws, this is still a fantastic horror movie that really stands out from the brethren of scary movies that came both before it and after it. I'd say absolutely go see it, but considering its success and impact on the genre, I more than reckon that you probably already have. And because of that, it gets a final verdict of a high, strong 8 out of 10. If you have not seen this movie yet for whatever reason, check it out this Halloween. It is a sci-fi horror epic. That's pretty much all I got. Now, I would say see you next time for Aliens, but like I said before in my Night of the Living Dead 1990 remake review, we're doing more than just Alien now, because we have to talk about his nemesis, too. You can't talk about one without talking about the other, so I'll see you guys next time when we dive into the action-heavy badassery of the motherfucking Predator. See you next time.